Good morning, Helium family. This is Gene over here at Communityfi, and I wanted to give you a little introduction about what this series will entail. This series is all about the utility value and how people use the Helium Network to solve challenges and problems all over the world. Let's first talk about what is the Helium Network. In a nutshell, the Helium Network is a public LoRaWAN network, LoRaWAN being a standard for long-range Wi-Fi, and it provides connectivity for sensors and different smart devices, right, smart sensors around the world to communicate and provide information. Examples of these smart sensors would be things like GPS trackers and water leak detection sensors, motion sensors, and the list goes on and on. Agricultural sensors to tell farmers the condition of soil, right? And so that's really what the Helium Network is built on and built for, right? And so we're going to explore in this series the different types of sensors and how they're being used today to solve all sorts of problems across the world utilizing the Helium Network. What makes Helium so unique is that LoRaWAN is not new. LoRaWAN has been around, but typically LoRaWAN is a private network. So what that means is that a business may deploy a network for IoT devices, but only devices within this network can communicate and speak to each other. Helium is a public LoRaWAN network, so that brings whole new use cases, right? And what that means is if a device travels outside of its intended area, it can still function. So LoRaWAN for GPS trackers, right? And any device that needs to be on the go. That's really the advantage to the Helium network is that this device can travel anywhere there's a Helium hotspot versus a private network where I have to stay within this region because I'm only tied to these antennas, right, and these hotspots. So there's a lot of advantages to Helium, and there's a lot of opportunity. Things like vacant buildings, being able to track water leaks, and things like preventing squatters, and all sorts of these type of scenarios where there isn't typically power or typically internet, right? That's where Helium is really a huge advantage because now I can speak to an antenna that is a distance away, doesn't have to be in that building, and I can provide coverage and still get information about what's going on within that building. So stay tuned to learn more about the Helium Network and how we're using it and how we're deploying across our customer base.